Hello, Lee OGT here, and my partner below me.
I'm OGL Schmidt.
That's so above, so below. All right, so we're going to wrap up the Undertow album today. There was this great video, 20 things you don't know about Undertow. That's what we were going to do. That's what I'm telling you right now. But I think no, because it sucked. It's everything we already know. And he didn't even go into detail on half of it, so we'll pass. Yeah, well, I mean, and Billy Howardale that's how, that's what he was. Well, he still is. The one in A Perfect Circle with Maynard's roommate. Billy, he's Adam's guitar tech.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I think you probably told me.
Yeah, that's Adam's guitar tech and Maynard's roommate. All right, so yeah, did I never get it? I guess I didn't. Undertow. I've never been caught up in the undertow. I've felt it like pulling back.
Well, I have learned how to swim, but I don't go very often, so I try to stay away from it as I can.
Okay, that is too. Stop!
There you go. Okay.
Why do we do that?
We fight over the pause button, guys. We apologize for that.
Well, you can't pause it before it starts. You only pause it after it starts. All right, let me make sure it's HD 1080. Back, everything is good. All right, so talk a little bit OGL and I'll get the words.
All right, well, first of all, I enjoyed Crawl Away and Swamp Song in particular. So Undertow is definitely, oddly enough, trending upward. I am very interested to see what this song brings to the table. And again, it feels like a momentous occasion because we'll be closing up this album and starting. Okay, I'm going to sound like a tool here, but Anima, am I pronouncing that correctly?
Well, I mean, there's 3 different ways people pronounce it, so yes.
Is that one of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Anima, Anima, and Anima.
Okay. I wasn't going to do the latter, but another way
all right.
To perform, so yeah.
2 times in, I've been struck dumb by a voice that speaks from deep beneath peerless water that's twice as clear as heaven, twice as loud as reason, deep and rich like silt on a riverbed, and just as never ending. Current's mouth below me opens up around me, suggesting beckons all while swallowing, surrounds and drowns and swipes me away. This says wipes. I really think it swipes. It might be wipes. I don't know. But I'm so comfortable, so comfortable. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You're saturating me. How could you let this bring me back to my knees? 3rd time in, I've been baptized by your voice that screams from deep beneath the cold black water that's half as high as heaven, half as clear as reason. Cold and black like silt on a riverbed, just as never ending. Current's mouth below me opens up around me, suggesting beckons all while swallowing, surrounds and drowns and wipes me away, whatever. But I'm so comfortable, so comfortable. Shut up 4 times, you're saturating me. How could I let this happen? Why don't you kill me? I am weak and numb and insignificant. How could you let this bring me back to my knees? Euphoria times 4. I'm back down. I'm in the undertow. I'm helpless and I'm awake. I'm in the undertow. I'll die beneath the undertow. There doesn't seem to be a way out of the undertow. Well, there you go. I learned that it may or may not say wipes instead of swipes. I know you swipe and take wipes at your ass. There's a lot of butt stuff in tools, so I don't know. Yeah. All right, man. Are you ready?
I believe I am.
I'm going to hit play and I'm going to get out of your way, man. Well, I'm here, though,
Never
okay?
in my way. Appreciate
here,
having you
though.
back. It felt lonely doing Swamp Song without you.
No, you didn't like doing the butt stuff without me? All right.
Excuse me?
I didn't say nothing, man. Muff mouth. All right. I was talking like Ozzy. No, that's good too. I shouldn't talk like that now. I shouldn't talk like, yeah, y'all meant what I knew. All right. Is this, oh, hell. I forgot, man. I fucking taped it.
What happened?
My damn thing, my positive, the yin yang thing, I spin. I fucking put the sticky double-sided tape. I tried to pick it up, but run the camera and spin it. You're lost, ain't you? The yin yang that spins.
Yeah, I remember the yin yang thing. You try to put it in front of the camera and spin it.
I put the double-sided tape. It's taped to the. I can't pick it up. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. I was oversimplified it. But yeah. So we can fix that though. We're gonna have a positive or a negative reaction. Let's see here. You got positive. You got negative. Give it a spin, Bob.
So for all of y'all watching, I can see.
Oh my God. That is, oh yeah, you can't see. Well, that is dead ass the way it started sideways here.
So it landed on it's a coin landing on its edge then, huh?
Oh, it won't work. So I got the other one. Yeah, basically like a coin landed on its edge. That's right.
All right.
One more time. Positive. Let's do it.
Positive.
Positively positive.
Well, let's see what sort of positivity I can find in the Undertow. Let's do this. So again, the Undertow template is active. Riff starts. Maynard comes in light. Only this time came in a lot quicker. They're getting right to it here.
Twice as clear as heaven. Twice as loud as reason. Keeping rich like silk on a riverbed. Jeffrey's never ending. Currents mount below me. Opens up around me. Drifting back and forth while swallowing.
That bass is just a rock solid foundation for Maynard to do his vocals here, and for Adam to basically riff on top of that. It's a very good setup. The reverb there. So I love how Adam is alternating between all sorts of different playing styles on this. He's playing, chords. He's playing some atmospheric stuff on top of things. He's like when the song got a bit more intense, he whipped out some chugga chugga chugga. his guitar parts are always evolving. This is another one of those vocal types that sort of seems to be swaying, almost as if it's riding on water, with very sort of a gentle current. Got the feeling we might get a bit more turbulence coming.
Opens up around me. Just sit back and go while slowing. Surrounds and drowns and walks me away.
Love that riff. So Swamp Song was super, super punchy and super rhythmic and super aggressive. This one feels a lot moodier. It feels a bit, it flows a bit more than it's washing over you as opposed to punching you in the face repeatedly. See, I'm keeping my pauses unpredictable too. But that, I believe, when they slowed down, I learned from Elizabeth on a charismatic voice that is called a retardando, I believe. So when the music slows down, as done very, very well. It feels a bit disturbing. Want to see where this goes, where we end up. Maynard's phrases are longer now, a lot of sustained notes, as opposed to the lighter swaying work he was doing earlier in the song. Feels very Black Sabbath. Picked up again.
Who the fuck said Tool ain't hard?
That went by really, really quickly. Loved the riff towards the end. I like how they would start a groove that you wanted to bang your head to, and then they'd shift it. Once again, Tool always makes you look stupid when you try to head bang to it. Danny briefly started killing those drums. I mean, he's always killing them, but like he was accelerating towards the end. I always sort of like how Tool likes to end their songs with a bit of a flourish. So yeah, after the sort of the gut punch of Swamp Song, I kind of enjoyed this sort of like there were heavy parts, but it felt very I don't want to say relaxed, but I guess there's a deceptive tranquility about it. It's sort of like again, you maybe dive into the water and you swim out and you're sort of in awe of the spectacle of the whole thing, the tranquility of it, then all of a sudden, bam, you're caught in that undertow, you're thrown around. There's just a power that you didn't see coming from within that tranquility. Um, I was trying to think of the lyrics here. I've got them popped over. This to me seems like it could be to someone who's caught up in a very bad depression or despair. It could also be about like really bad, really hard drug use. Um, Again, with Maynard, there's never a a singular meaning.
Well, now
But
that the
those
album,
two, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say now the album's over. Maynard went through a terrible separation right about the time of this too. So not in any of the other Tool work, but this would be the only album that he might have some strife towards. The X. And then they all have kids. They all have kids after this album. Before we get to
So it was after this that they had kids. Okay.
yes,
I guess I thought that was a little bit later on, but yeah, I mean, just the songs I can tell you can. I have sorry, the songs I've listened to, it definitely does feel like someone's there's a lot of venting going on, a lot of someone trying to work through some anger, and just musically, it almost seems like this sort of represents sort of, I guess, I don't know, casting themselves out into the water. Again, perhaps either sink or learn how to swim. Was this the last song on the album? Like, as far as the sequential order of the songs?
there's one more song. Well, 4 Degrees was after this.
Okay.
And I have the 4 degree kind of reaction we did before this. I haven't put them together because we haven't done this yet.
Okay, right.
But
I had my my pizza issue.
Yeah, after 4 degrees, it's Flood, and then Disgustipated is track 69. It's
okay.
Literally like 7 or 8 minutes worth of no sound, and then there's a bunch of crickets. Like
interesting.
No, it's not.
Well,
it's interesting that they did it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, and Tool are master trolls, but like, I think this would have made a good end song for the album because it feels very mysterious. It kind of feels like almost the to be continued, so to speak.
The end of the album's actually Flood.
Okay.
But that's probably the one song I don't really dig of Tools. And I know if people are already wanting us to skip past Undertow, then they're definitely not going to hear Flood.
That's fair. That's fair. But just as far as the Undertow album in general, and again, I'll have more context when I hear later Tool, but I do enjoy the more immediate sound. On every song I've listened to, Adam Jones' guitar work has just been fantastic. Again, I love how layered his sound is. I love how he shifts through different playing styles, how he can sound like multiple guitar players, playing simultaneously. Again, that was a trick Chris Oliva from Sabotage, who was another one of my favorites, was great at. So that's something that I've always respected. I think you mentioned this before, the prominence of their bass without being like Primus level annoying. Bass is really tricky to me. Like, you want it to be prominent enough to where your music has a good bottom end. But if it's too high up in the mix, to me, it always sounds sort of, it can be a bit annoying or it can be a bit grating. Primus, again, being the perfect example. Fighting over the pause again. Okay. But Tool's got the perfect mix where their bass is nice and bottom heavy, and it's high enough in the mix to where it feels murky, it feels sludgy. It's perfect. Danny Carey is awesome. And then, Maynard's vocal approach, it's unique. and I am starting to figure out what he's doing, and I do like a lot of it. I said it's in Swamp Song. I especially like how he used the percussive nature of certain words. I like how in this one he was very light and very he would cut words off very quickly, and then towards the end it was all just like very long sustained notes. So basically, just Tool is a very dynamic band. They're very clever with their arrangements and with their the structures of their songs. A lot of work goes in to what they do, and it's one of those things where if there's a song that doesn't click, so to speak, it's not because the same amount of effort didn't go into it. Just some things work sometimes they don't. But the effort is always going to be there. And there's like on every Tool song that I've heard, even on something like I think it was Bottom, that was not my favorite song. There's still interesting stuff in there. There's still stuff that's worth listening to. And to think that this was their debut, that is very impressive. So I can see people hearing that and thinking, okay, this band is destined for something. I don't think they could have predicted what they became. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not sure they said, okay, this band is going to knock, the reigning queen of pop off the charts. But that's Tool for you. They surpassed some very high expectations.
I would just skim through this.
All right.
I like the sounds in the beginning.
And 15 seconds in, I'm going to pause, but I wanted to mention before, whether it be with the guitar parts or with Maynard's vocals, Tool's use of panning is always really good. It always enhances the experience of the song.
It is.
Love that bass line.
Boom.
Also, a very Black Sabbath feel to that. It's the nature of the riff and even some of the drum pattern.
So I'm saying it never does a whole lot more.
Oh, really? Okay.
Faith.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay, from here on, the song's good. But
Okay.
that's a lot to listen to, man. Of just that same
4 minutes
thing.
sort of sludgy, droning intro. Yeah, that's a lot to get through.
You'll like this, though. This ends the album.
No longer comfort me. Scramble to reach higher ground. changes everything.
It's a very nice use of silence there, and then bringing the sound back in. Love how the music sped up and intensified.
Hell yeah.
He held that note out. That's really cool.
That was Undertow.
So the last song there, Flood, that sort of sounds like they had like some riffs left over. I was like, okay, we can make a song out of that. Yeah, well, it certainly wasn't bad. Just maybe like 3.5 minutes of greatness in a 7-minute song.
Yeah, I just remember the words is something that would have been important because those are the last words of the album. Because Disgusted is a hidden song.
Okay.
And it's literally a bunch of fucking crickets.
So they named the song that was just crickets.
Disgusted. Yeah, I don't even think that is a word.
It's not, but I mean, I guess they made up a word. Okay. So the lyrics to Flood, and all I knew and all I believed are crumbling images that no longer comfort me. I scramble to reach higher ground, some order and sanity, or something to comfort me. So I take what is mine and hold what is mine, suffocate what is mine and bury what's mine. Soon the water will come and claim what is mine. I must leave it behind and climb to a new place now. So again, like I said before, he was obviously venting anger, talking about the undertow and the swamp. Now he's talking about trying to find someplace, shelter, I guess. The ground is not the rock I thought it to be. Thought I was high. I thought I was free. I thought I was there. Divine destiny. I was wrong. This changes everything.
That was the quiet part. I was wrong. This changes everything.
Okay. So I take what is mine and hold what is mine, suffocate what is mine and bury what's mine. Soon the water will come and claim what is mine. I must leave it behind and climb to a new place now.
The water is rising up on me. Said the water is rising up on me. Thought the sun would come and deliver me.
But the truth has come to punish me instead. Yep. The ground is breaking down right under me. Cleanse and purge me in the water, as in the undertow.
Baptism.
I also like the soon the water will come and claim what is mine. I must leave it behind. That reminds me of the saying from Nietzsche that says you must wish to consume yourself in your own flames. How could you become whole had you not first become ashes? So
it's true.
But again, I sort of like how that does thematically. It carries over from the other songs really well, and it I guess that does sort of lyrically also functions functions as a to be continued moment. Yeah, actually it wasn't a bad song at all. Once you get past the intro, it was actually pretty cool. And the intro was cool for the first minute, but it just went on for 4.5.
And this is where we say goodbye to Paul. Even though Paul wrote Stinkfist, Eulogy, Anima, and there's one more. Now I can't never remember exactly which one it is. It's either
so this is the only album that Paul played on?
Well, and Opiate.
Okay, I got you. So
There's only been one change ever.
Okay, so the Anima album will be Justin's debut.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll try to listen for that. See if I can pick out any.
That Glass House show, the one I played to you before, the Glass House, where Maynard's like, "Hey, you guys are lucky. You get to see the first show. You're also getting to see the shittiest show because we're not tight on this shit yet." You know, like that is the debut of Undertow. That I mean that was the very first concert of Anima.
Okay.
And they introduced Justin right there as the new bass player.
That's cool. That's cool.
The Third Eye Guy video. Third Eye! Okay. Shut the fuck up, Third Eye Guy.
Alrighty. I'm not quite sure how long we've pushed this, but guys,
we're good.
We should have got a bonus reaction in there. We're finished. We finished off Undertow, I think, with a bit of style. Again, Benny, thank you for joining me on this. I wouldn't have closed off Undertow without you. But again, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. We'll be moving on to Anima next, so hopefully you'll be joining us for that. And mental health is real. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Listen to Tool. Listen to great music. It'll make you feel so much better. Have a good one. We'll see you guys next time.
And I cannot wait for him to open that damn CD.
I will be.
That will happen
CD.
this coming Tuesday. All right. Peace out.